Hello and welcome back, guys. So today, as promised, I'm going to take you through the face chart that I showed you. I'm going to pop a little picture of it up here on screen so you can get another good look at it. So what we have going on is we have a nice purple cut crease with a blue under and a liner. Because this is also 80s themed, we won't be doing any bronzing or contouring. We will be using blush to define the cheeks and bring some colour back into our face. I have done one eye already. I haven't done lashes yet or mascara or anything like that, but I have gone in and done the eyeshadow, the liner and the waterline. I've also done foundation, concealer and my eyebrows just to save a little bit of time on the video. For foundation I did use the MAC Studio Fix fluid in the shade NC10, and the concealer is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade 321 Eggshell. So let's jump straight onto the other eye. I'll show you how to create this and then we will move on to lips and contour. But not contour, but blush stuff. Yeah. So first thing we're going to do for the eye is we're going to go in and prime using the MAC Painterly the MAC Painterly Paint Pot on a fluffy brush, and we're just going to take a nice light layer along the lid, like so, so that we have a nice base to put our shadow down onto. We don't want to bring it up too much because our face is very pale and yellow toned today because we're doing an 80s theme. We don't want to disturb that with too much pink, and the paint pot is very pink in its tone. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. If you haven't seen it, it looks like this. It has some lovely beautiful artwork on the front, and then we open it up and we have these lovely shades here. The shade we're going to be dipping into is this purple shade down here, and we're just going to take that through the crease and along the outer corner. We're just going to take a little kind of fluffy brush like so, and I'm just going to take a good amount of that purple, tap off ever so slightly, and then we're just going to go in the crease and a little bit on the outside corner, just like so. And I'm going to pat that on to start with, so that I get a nice coverage with it. I'm going to need to dip back in. And it's going to look really messy to start with, but then we'll start to blend it out and it'll look really good. So I'm just going to pat that on like so and blend. I'm not going to take it all the way up to the eyebrow. The purple you just want to be like this and then wing it out slightly. We are going to blend it out with other shades and then cut the crease and bring it up. We just want to make sure we get a nice coverage with that colour first, so we have a purple base to work from. Okay, so this is what you should have now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a tiny little a fluffy detail brush, and I've showed this palette a million times on this channel already, as I dropped the tin of Kirby's everywhere. Shoot. The Morphe Jeffree Star palette, and we're going to use the shade here, this black one, I forgot the name of it now, Fast Lane, right here. Just Pure's being angry at me. Fun. Just in the crease and a little bit on the outside corner to add a little bit more depth, and then we're going to go back in with the purple and blend them together. So So we're just going to take a little bit of that black shade and we're just going to sweep it in the crease, like so. We don't want to bring this one too far in, and then a little bit on the outside I'm going to wing out as well with this one. And this is to add a nice depth and darkness to the eye. And then we're going to go back in with our purple, just a little bit of that on the brush, and just marry those two together. Nice circular motions to blend those two and create a nice depth of purple and create lovely, lovely definition in that crease with those two colours mixing together. Okay, and this is where we should be on that. As you can see, we have a lovely definition in that crease when I open my eye and look straight ahead, and then a nice fade out on the purple. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back into that Jeffree Star palette and take the shade Mogul here, and we're just going to take it on a brush like this, and we're just going to dust a little bit of that over the top of the purple to add a little bit more of a fade and transition between the purple and our skin tone, and just lighten up that edge a little bit. And then the last little bit of blending we're going to do is we're going to go back in and take the shade Pink Fleet, which is this one here. And again, just go over where, oh nuts, I stuck my thumb in welcome. Fun. Okay, so we're just going to take a little bit of Pink Fleet on a bigger fluffier brush and go over the top of where we put Mogul just to lighten her up a little bit, and again create a nice soft transition between the purple and our skin. Okay, and that's where we are with that. Because I am a little bit psycho, you can see this pink area here. I'm just going to take the brush that I had concealer on and I'm just going to buff over that a little bit, just to try and bring that down, because we don't really want that there. We want most of our definition to be in the crease and at our brow. We don't want a lot of colour to be sitting about our nose. So I'm just going to try and take that down a little bit with concealer and then go back in with my brush and blend the shadows back out. So we still have some definition in there. And a nice soft fade, like so. Okay, so after that we're going to take our concealer, the eggshell, and we're just going to cut the crease nice and quick and try and keep it nice and sharp on that outer corner and have a nice shape going on the lid. So I'm just going to take a flat brush for doing this, just a wee flat brush, nothing too fancy. I'm just going to go in like this and cut the crease. Okay, now because I have deep set eyes, I need to do my crease a little bit different. I need to go in and properly define it, because if I put it on the dot here, it's going to end up almost at my brow. So I can't do it I can't speak either. I can't do it the way most people do it, because the concealer will end up going everywhere, and we don't want that. We want to be very precise with where we place it. Alright, so now that we've cut the crease, like so, we're going to go back into the Jeffree Star palette and take the shade 2, which is a nice kind of pinky shimmer, and we're just going to add that onto the lid and out into that little bit we did on the outer corner. Again, I'm just going to take a flat brush. It's a bigger flat brush this time. We don't need to be overly precise with this, just as long as we get the shimmer on the lid while the concealer is still a little bit tacky. Okay, once we've done that, you can see how it should be looking about now. So we should be looking like this. We have our purpley smoke with a nice defined crease and our cut. Now for the blue under the eye, I took the palette, I can't even speak today, the Be Perfect palette from, the Carnival palette from Be Perfect Cosmetics, which is like this. It does have two highlighter shades in it, however I broke one of them. We're going to take these two blue shades here. We're going to start off with Sky, which is the lighter one, which I just stuck my finger in, this one here. And we're just going to run that along the lash line to start with, and then blend that out nice and softly. And then we're going to take the darker shade Mood and keep that as close to the lash line as we can and up to where our liner goes. So for the first blue shade, I'm going to use a little pencil brush for the shade Sky. I'm just going to really coat that brush, tap once, and then just run it along the lower lash line and blend secondly. So I'm also going to take this up into that purple that we have underneath where our cut is, so that we have a nice seamless blend between the two shades. The next step is we're going to take our darker blue Mood on a flat brush like this, and we're just going to stick as close to the lash line as we can on the outer corner here, like this, and bring it in a little bit, and we're just adding a little shadow to the outside, and then we're going to bring this up like this. So you should have a defined dark blue line coming up towards the cut. You take your brush and just blend that out, and that should give you a blue line coming up, swooping towards the purple, like so. Now I feel like the shadow has come down a little too far here. I'm just going to take my concealer brush and just blend over the top of that to bring that down just ever so slightly. Because yes, I do want it to blend to wing up the way, but I don't want it to come down too far either. So we should be looking like, well, like this just about now. I'm just going to do a little bit more blending on this inner corner here, because I feel like it's not quite where I want it to be. That is much better. Alright, so the next step after we've done all of that is to go into the waterline. For this, I have a product. Where did it go? It's right here. Found it. For this, I'm going to use the MYX retractable eyeliner crayon in the shade Aqua Green, which looks like this. And it's just twist up. And we're going to go on the waterline. And this is lighter than the blue, so it will open the eye a little bit more as well. Oh, okay, so once that's done, the next step is liner, which is just a little soft black wing. So I'm just going to jump off camera, stick that on, and I'll be right back. And we are back, guys. So as you can see, the eyes are almost finished. We only have mascara and lashes left to do. I'm not going to do them at the moment. I'm first going to contour the face with the blush. Then we'll do the lashes and finish off with lips. because they are a little bit different and a little bit more powerful. So because this look is very colourful and bold, we are going to be using a very colourful bold blush today, which is the Inglot Freedom System AMC Face Blush in the shade 70, which is a nice kind of pinky peachy colour. And we're just going to use that to contour and define our face. Where is my brush for that? No, we'll use this one. We're going to use a brush, domed brush like this, and a mirror so we can see what we're doing. And we're just going to start where we would normally start for... Oh, I have a very pink spot on my face. Hold on. That's better. Alright, so we're going to take our blusher on a big brush like this. Start where we normally start for blush. So smile, find the apple, drop your cheek. So your apple is about here. We want to place just above that, like so. And then we're going to just drag this back like we would with our contour normally, and just blend that out into a nice soft fade like we would with our contour. Make sure we really get over that cheekbone to add definition to our face. So this is one side of the face done. I think it reads a little bit like sunburn up here, but we're going to go with it because this is the look. Now, I know we're going for an 80s theme. However, I do just want to add a little bit of contour in there just to amp up that definition in the face. So I'm just going to take contour shade and just run it just underneath where that blush is, just to really amp up that definition and blend the two together. I don't want to take something too warm. A nice deep contour shade to add that definition into the cheek, and it looks very, very cut. And the same on the other side, just under where that blush is. That's a very patchy application, what the hell. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do definitely is to highlight. So for highlight, I'm going to dip back into the Jeffree Star palette, and I'm going to dip into the shade... What? Oh. The shade Designer Label right here, and take that along the high points of the face, under the brow, and on the inner corner. So for the high points of the face, I'm going to use a tapered highlight brush, and I'm just going to and then with the same brush, because this adds just a nice swoop, I'm just going to take that under the brow, sorry I'm blocking, under the brow here, pull it down to meet this highlight here, so pull it down to meet there. It just adds a nice little soft kind of moment to the brow bone, like that. Alright, so are we on the last thing? No, we have to do lashes and lashes and mascara. So for lashes, I think we're just going to use some Ardell Wispies again, because we don't want to overpower this look with too much. So let me just grab those. Okay, next step is mascara. So I'm going to use my favourite mascara at the moment, which is the L'Oreal... Is it L'Oreal? Yes, it is L'Oreal. The L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic mascara. in the shade Black. The wand looks like this, and it's really good. It coats the lashes nicely, adds some nice volume, and not too much in the length department. And there are the eyes complete. The last and final thing we have to do is our lips. So for lips, we are going for a kind of ombre type lip. So I'm going to use the MAC lipstick in the shade Violetta, and I'm going to take that on a brush. I am not going to line the lips because I don't actually have a lip liner that matches this colour. However, this is a matte lipstick and does not move once it's on the lips. So I'm just going to take that on a flat brush, a flat lip brush, and I'm first of all just going to go round the lip shape with Violetta. Okay, the next step in the lip is then taking the purple shade from the what brand is this? Makeup Revolution Pro Artist Pro Lipstick Palette Noir, and we're going to take this light purple shade here, and we're just going to take it on the insides of the lips to create a nice ombre effect. Put this back down without punching the microphone. And we're just going to take this on the inside, right here. And create an ombre effect from the lighter purple out into the darker. So this is the finished look. Just to lock that all in place, I'm going to take a little bit of the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the lavender scent, and just give myself a little spritz. There we go. Just to refresh everything on my face. And here, put all them all together. Do I have a fan in here? I do. I have a lovely red fan. And clean myself out. And this is the finished look, guys. I am very proud of this. I am upset that I won't be able, might not be able to put this look on a model for my college. However, I'm glad that I got to sit down and perform it for you guys. I do have to pick the next look from my plans to do for you guys, which will be uploaded next week. I am sorry this one came to you a little bit late. I've been having some issues with the camera, and my computer has decided to be really loud and annoying and have a hissy fit at me today while I'm videoing this one. But hopefully that is resolved and we can have the next one out to you in time. So for the next look, we will be using, ooh, I like this one, this face chart, which is my Queen of Hearts looks. Queen of Hearts look. Again, all three of these looks are inspired by Nikki Tutorials. She is the inspiration, sorry, for my graded unit, which is the final unit in the HNC fashion makeup course, and I am very happy that I chose Nikki. She is one of the more influential artists in my life, and I am super proud of her, and I can't wait to create those other 2 looks for you guys. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of this look. If you want to recreate it, I'll leave links to the products that I used as well, guys. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.